Welcome to day 15 of the Negativity Fast Positivity Feast. Today we're going to talk just a little bit about end times theology. And mostly what I'm going to talk about is our beliefs about that, not necessarily about the theology itself. I am no expert in end times. I do know there's going to be an end times. And actually, it's already my end times. And for all of us, we're going to have a point where we weren't intended to live forever. We're going to go home to be with the Lord. But back on topic here. Our beliefs about circumstances surrounding the end times can be a determining or deciding factor in whether we experience overall positivity or negativity in our lives, depending on how we look at it. What I want to share with you today is Chris Valentin, who is the Associate Senior Leader at Bethel Church in Redding, California, wrote a list of 8 eschatological core values. I don't know that I said that word right. I always have a hard time with that one. Eschatological core values. We'll just laugh at that. How about that? And what I would like to do is read those to you, and then what I will do is I'll put a link to those. If you would like to have a list of those, then I will provide a link in which you can go get those yourself if you'd like to have those. And they really are a pretty good perspective. So anyway, I wanted to share those with you today. So here we go. Number 1, I will not embrace an end-time worldview that re-empowers a disempowered devil. That's a pretty good point, huh? We do tend to do that sometimes. We tend to give the enemy really more power than what he has. We have authority because Jesus gave it to us. He gave us back our authority. Number 2, I will not accept an eschatology that takes away my children's future and creates mindsets that undermine the mentality of leaving a legacy. That's a good one too. We want to prepare, we want to be doing now, preparing to leave something for our children, because none of us know when the end is going to be. Only God. So we should be preparing for the future generations. Number 3, I will not tolerate any theology that sabotages the clear command of Jesus to make disciples of all nations and the Lord's prayer that earth would be like heaven. That's a good one too. Great point to think about, because Jesus did say, on earth as it is in heaven. And he did tell us to go make disciples. Number 4, I will not allow any interpretation of the scriptures that destroys hope for the nations and undermines our command to restore ruined cities. Number 5, I will not embrace an eschatology that changes the nature of a good God. Number 6, I refuse to embrace any mindset that celebrates bad news as a sign of the times and a necessary requirement for the return of Jesus. Number 7, I am opposed to any doctrinal position that pushes the promises of God into a time zone that can't be obtained in my generation, and therefore takes away any responsibility I have to believe God for them in my lifetime. And number 8, I don't believe that the last days are a time of judgment, nor do I believe God gave the church the right to call for wrath for sinful cities. There is a day of judgment in which God will judge man, not us. Wow, that's some pretty good stuff right there. So today's lie that we are fasting, The world is going to hell in a handbasket, and there's nothing I can do about it. That is a lie. There is much we can do about that. Today's truth to feast: the kingdom is advancing. The end times church is full of power. I have the power to be like Jesus to others in my life to positively impact their circumstances now. That's the truth. So how do we apply this? Well, do you tend to see adverse circumstances as being signs of the end of time? Regardless of what we see or don't see around us, we are called to be salt and light. So today, think of a way you can bring the kingdom now to positively impact someone's current circumstances or future for the better. Then go do it. Just go do it. And if you go do it today, would you share in the comments your testimony of what took place? We would love to hear about that. It's always an encouragement to all of us. All right. I bless you with eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart to know truth. You have a great day, and I will see you here again tomorrow. Bye.